Okay, so today was our actual last day of like physical parenting class for about another 4 weeks. For the next 4 weeks, the instructor is going to call personally and say, okay, how are things going? What have you done personally to work on certain skills? And do you need any kind of special help? More hands-on scenario. But today, it was just me and one other girl. That's right, no names. She is strong. My God, she has to be strong because she has I want to say 4 kids, but I think it might be more. And she has a significant other. He actually happens to work night shifts. So during the day, kids are in school, and he's trying to rest up for night shift that he works to support the household. So it's not easy for her to be able to handle 4 kids, 2 of them preteens, which are sometimes worse than teenagers, and and all the kids have something special about them. So yeah, it was just really. She's great. She is amazing to be able to do all that more or less just on her own. And she's her situations are so unique. But at the end of the program, whoever actually made it through the whole program, I made it to every class, and so I think she did too, gets a gift card. Well, one person is like a lottery, gets a gift card. But since it was just 2 of us, and she actually had 2 of her kids with her, the instructor decided to pull a lottery. And instead of her guessing the number, she had her oldest son pick the number. Now, the oldest son is very artistic, not autistic, but he actually drew a picture of Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. And I don't know, the instructor requested that this kid pick a number between 1 and 10. And Michael's like, pick I don't know, 7. I'm like, are you sure? 7. This kid's probably like 13 or whatever. He's probably gonna pick a weird number like 2 or 3 just to like throw people off. And the kid wrote it down and we folded the paper, so it's not like he can change it. And he's like, no, pick 7. I'm like, look, I don't even want the gift card. It's a gift card for sheets. And I'm like, I as much as I could use it for my car for gas, this woman has 4 kids by her, like virtually by herself. So she's gonna need it more so than me. Like, just test out the theory. Just test out my theory. You see my power here. So I say 7. I think she, my classmate, let's say, the other mother, she picked, I think, 3 or 2. And the number was actually exactly 7. So I was like, well, shit. And she's like, oh, so, Nick, you get the card. I'm like, I don't want it. Give it to her. And the other, and she was like, no, you won the first grade. Like, no, I knew the answer was going to be 7. And she's like, what? I'm like, just trust me on that. I just happened to know that it was 7, but you need it more so than me. You got it. It's yours. And it's true. She was definitely somebody who definitely needed the money more so than me. Also, the instructor told me something today. She is amazed by the amount of work that I do. And I'm like, I'm not doing anything that anybody else should be doing. She goes, Nick, most guys don't do half, a quarter of what you do. Some dads who are dads don't even do what you do. I'm like, what do they do? Like, they don't do anything. They don't do anything at all. Some dads just kind of go, well, they're going to be fine. They're with their mom. I can do whatever. Some dads just gone off into the wind and they do whatever. And the instructor was like, it's the people who I saw from Children's Aid Society. And they're like, we are so impressed with everything that you do. We have a group meeting, like with all the like similar agencies and whatnot. And we get to pick one case. We don't talk about names. We don't talk about anything specific. We just say, okay, this is the case, this is the situation, without saying any names, without saying anything specific. And, this is a person who is actually doing everything, boom, this person's amazing. Like a model poster board for the program. I don't know the details, but she's going on and on. I'm like, okay. And she's like, and we picked you. And I picked me for what? She's like, we're going to talk about you. I'm like, what? I'm not even that special. And even the other girl was like, you take notes. The things you say and do are amazing. The advice you give is great. And I'm like, I'm failing. if you're saying I'm all these good things and I'm still failing, what does that really say? She goes, give it time. Give it time, it's gonna work out. But seriously, the things that you do, the things you do with Xavier, with the video visitation, some people just go phone calls and they're like, yeah, how you doing, yada yada yada, but you play hide and seek with your son on Facebook Messenger, video style. Like, who does that? You have tic-tac-toe tournaments. We take turns reading back and forth. You guys have full-blown conversations. Like, who else does this? There's parents who live with their kids who don't do this kind of stuff. And as much as I want to feel honored, I don't, because I'm not there yet. But I think someone today told me that I need to start taking credit for some of the things that I do. Being the good things. So I'm going to take credit for having an amazing son. Because without him, I couldn't do any of this stuff. He is the reason I do anything. He's the reason I want to move forward. I want to move on. I want to move up in the world. Everything I do is for him. So, thank you, Xavier, from me. And I'm sure my classmate who I gave the gift card to, she's gonna thank you too. And her kid. Oh, and the son, he drew this. Freak! I told him, like, yeah, Gohan's the coolest character ever, and he drew this. Freaking awesome, right? He even signed it. I'm showing Xavier that. He's gonna love it. He's gonna love the holy crap out of that. I think today was a decently good day. Oh, and I saw Sarah today, and her mom. So yeah, all good points. See you guys later.